Attention shoppers, there is a Puerto Rican browsing in the store. Please do not be alarmed.
That's an example of the paranoia, some of it actually quite justified, of the hero of the Puerto Rican Mambo, a low-budget new comedy which combines anger, humor, and satire in just about equal measures. The movie was written by the comedian Luis Caballero, who narrates a series of satirical sketches that show us life as a Puerto Rican in the United States. As an actor in TV commercials, for example, he finds there's work for his voice, but that he is considered too small and too brown to be on camera.
Nosotros tenemos arroz con pollo y también tenemos arroz con salchicha. Y si es Goya, tiene que ser bueno.
Here's one of the best scenes in the movie as Louis goes to a party where a guest dares people to guess his ethnic identity.
It could be, I don't know, Chinese, because they're pretty smart. Chinese, right?
Chinese sometimes, but guess what I am, though? You'll never guess what I am. That's the funny part.
Wow. I mean, you can't be Greek.
No, not Greek. I get that sometimes, too. Depending when I'm in a diner or something.
That's amazing. But seriously, what are you?
All right. I'll tell you because you're special. I'm Puerto Rican.
Wow.
There's a scene in the Puerto Rican Mambo where an American buys a Puerto Rican's 1,000-acre farm for $147, and the budget of this movie doesn't look much larger than that. And yet Caballero's sharp-edged satire makes up for a lot of the shortcuts on production values. He complains about all sorts of things, from the casting of non-Puerto Ricans in West Side Story and La Bamba, all the way to the fact that every time he goes into an office building, he's assumed to be there to wash the windows. This is a Puerto Rican version of Hollywood Shuffle, which attacked popular stereotypes about blacks, and although the movie is not slick and it's not flawless, it has a heart and it has a point of view, and I'm glad I saw it.
Well, I think it's an important film because if there is any one group, and I've been saying this for quite a while, if any one group that is really ignored in the movies, it is the Latino Hispanic community. I mean, they just have nothing going for them. They're a huge part of the American population, and they have very little until recently going. And here is an attempt of a guy who's being, you mentioned Hollywood Shuffle. I thought of, frankly, the early films of Woody Allen, where he's commenting on another ethnic group and in a very topical way. The picture isn't flawed, but I sort of like the minimalist approach of this guy standing. Yeah. First of all, he just stands alone against the screen. I mean, he's obviously got no money, but he's got a point of view. And he stands, tells his point, and then illustrates it with a little movie moment, the kind of sketch comedy that Allen would do early on. And it's not in that league, but it is at times very funny. And it's very much on target. And it starts slow. You begin to wonder, is this going to be any good or not? And then you say, yes, it is. Yes, well, the other thing is that the guy is also rough on his own people, who he's finding marrying out of the culture. The successful ones who, when they're half Puerto Rican and half something else, stress the other thing of always first. That scene of the party guest is hilarious, you know, where he's, many people think I'm Eskimo. And so Robert Altman's The Player is the big recommendation. And Puerto Rico Mambo. Okay.